Here we go, T-Birds. Starting lineups, Trinidad State. Jeremiah Polento, 6'2", from Florida. Wang from Aurora, Colorado. Shazbaz, 6'8", from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Dylan West will start. Sarma will start. Mike Floda. Chauncey Russell. That is your starting lineups for Trinidad State. Here's your starting lineups for your Casper College Thunderbirds. Number 0, Jalen Harris. Harris is sophomore from the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California, from Woodward High School. David Walker will start, 6'3", sophomore, Toronto, Canada. Eric Jammerman, he's a sophomore, 6'2", down the road a piece, Douglas, Wyoming. Trayvon Robinson, 6'6", sophomore from Houston, Texas. And number 15, Philip Pebbles Jr., the 6'10", sophomore from Shoreline, Washington. He went out late in the season with that knee injury. Boy, if we would have had him last year. Oh, that team was loaded. Coming off of a great season last year at, 33-2. So head coach is Sean Gutting. It's his second year here, first as assistant, 5 years at New Mexico Junior College. He has 106 wins, 54 there, 3 region tournaments, and appearance at the national tournament. He's a CSU graduate, won't hold that against him, you know, the border war. Got his master's at East Central Oklahoma. And Lester Stewart is the assistant. I believe he's from via CSI, Twin Falls, Idaho. Yeah, they know basketball at CSI. Been there a lot of times and great place to play. Team managers Dylan Hill, Devin Polipoli, Brandon Morris. And we're ready for T-Bird basketball. And Jalen, really liked Jalen last year. He's smooth as my peanut butter going on my muffin. And he played a lot last year. Here's a shot, lay it up and in. Walker for 2. So Trinidad on the attack here. Around the horn they go. Down in the corner, back up top. Jeremiah, shot up there is good by West. There's Jalen for 3, that's short. Long rebound. Goes to Shazbah. And here comes Trinidad. We played a minute. The 2019-2020 season is underway. How time flies. Trinidad on top of the key. Good defense by the Birds. Down to 6 on the shot clock. 3 is no good. Rebounded by Eric. And he'll bring it down himself. From Douglas, Wyoming via Chadron State. Here's Walker. In and out, no good. Two tie. 18:23 to go. Here's West. Put it up and in. T-Birds down by a deuce. Here's Walker. Walker shakes, bakes. Pebbles Jr. for 2. Automatic, good play, nice pass. That's the way you do it. And Phillip will make those 99% of the time. He is a good inside player. Shot up, no good. Jalen gets the rebound. Jalen, fast break. Eric for 3, in and out, no good. Rebounded by Shazbah. And here comes Trinidad on the attack. Back up top of the key. Man-to-man defense for both teams to start. Here's West. Back up top. Back outside, 3 in the lead. In and out, no good. Ball bounces off of the T-Birds, but saved. Nice save by the T-Birds, and that was Robertson. Here is Walker. Lay it up and in. Walker has 4 of the 6. Birds lead by 2. 17:04 to go. We've played 3 minutes. Here comes Trinidad. State across the timeline. The GW Mechanical Tip-Off Classic from the Swede. Doubleheader tomorrow night, too. Ball was on the line. A host of Trojans check in. So Trinidad will have 10 on the shot clock. A 3 is no good. Over the back, no call. Nice rebound by the big guy, Phillip. Ooh, got no man's land, did Eric, and he threw it away. Here comes State with the basketball. Jalen cross-courts it to his teammate Jeremiah for 3, and he got it. 7-4, T-Birds down by 1. Jalen for 3, swish by Harris. 9-7, T-Birds up by 2. 16:09 to go. Jalen on the board with a 3. Jeremiah for Trinidad goes in the corner. Back inside, tough move. Didn't draw iron, but ran down by Trinidad State. Junior with the rebound, gets it to Jalen. Jalen kicks it to Eric for 3. Swish! Jammerman for 3. T-Birds up by 5. 15:36 to go. Pretty good crowd on a Friday night. Season opener for both teams. Jalen's on the dribble, and then he'll throw it inside. No, not over Pebbles Jr. No way. Rebounded Robertson. Here he comes. Shake, bake, lay it up, and 2. Robertson in the books. Timeout, State. Nice run by your T-Birds. Thunderbird basketball brought to you in part by Smith's. All your groceries needs on CY is Smith's. Peden Shirt Shop and Awards. Thank you, John Peden. Pepsi, Ken Thorne and the gang. Thank you, Pepsi. Pizza Hut. Always love them pizzas from Pizza Hut. Sinclair Casper Refinery. Voss Motors. GW Mechanical Inc. Cassidy Dental. Casper Orthopedics. First Interstate Bank. WLC Energy, Engineering and Surveying, and Summit Medical Center bring you T-Bird basketball. Keita checks in. He's the freshman, 6'10", from London, England. Samuel. They give Pebbles Jr. a little rest. In the corner they go. Jalen had it, and he gives it up to Swain. In the corner, bad pass. Well, actually, they got it, but barely got it through there. Here's Swain in the corner, and he traveled. Good defense by the Birds. Of course, hi to Jalen's parents in Los Angeles. Wonderful people. That's one thing nice about doing the T-Bird games. You get to meet all their parents, and Jalen's parents are right up there as number 1, but we got to put out those fires out in Los Angeles and San Francisco. Wow, that's tough out there. A turnover by the Birds, and we'll have a jump ball here. It'll stay with State. Good little water off the floor by Coach Sean. So have 25 on the shot clock, 14:34 game clock. Swain will get it in. He threw it away. No look. Dunk. Lay it up and in. That was Bird for two. 16-7. Bird's up. 14:21 to go. Bird from Huntsville, Alabama. Freshman, played at Tennessee Prep. So David, the 6'7" sophomore from Toronto, makes the first. Mukin, sophomore. That's short. Goes out of bounds. Which way? You're going to have to confer, and says it stays with State. So Smith will inbounds. Looks like Banks will check in. Banks was redshirted last year due to an ankle injury the year before. He's a sophomore, 6'3", from Vegas, Centennial High School in Vegas. Nice to see him back on the court. They'll get it in. And they have 18 on the shot clock. Long three there is nothing but net. Swish. Jalen Egberry for three. Lead at 5. 14 minutes to go here in the first half. Here's Jalen. Lay it up. Oh, and he just missed it. Nice put back though by the big one from London. Samuel for two. 18-11. Another three. Forced him for a two. That's a tough two. Way off balance. T-Birds get the rebound. Banks up and he's held from behind. It'll be the first foul on State. So Robertson checks out. Jonathan checks in. He's a freshman, 6'6", from Stockholm, Sweden. Not even going to try to pronounce his high school. Almost a steal, and it is. Stolen by Wang. Now they'll back it back out and run some offense. Wang knocked out of bounds, trying to get it into West. They do get it in. Tough pass. And it's out of bounds. Birds ball. Up by 7. That's a travel. Well, a shout out to Coach Danny Russell up at Montana in Bozeman. His new job as the assistant. Wish him the best of luck. The first time in 11 years I haven't seen Dan the man Russell. He was here a long time. But a nice stepping stone and a nice college to go to. That's where former T-Bird player Art Stewart went. I think when Art went, they went to the big dance, the NCAAs. 18-11, 12:59 to go. And here's Smith. Smith in the corner. Back up top to Wang. 7 on the clock. Steal. Here comes Jalen. Set him up for the pass. Jalen, nice move. That was smooth as silk. Jalen for 2. He has 5. 9 on the lead. 1, 2, 3, 4 left in the first half. Bad pass, knocked out of bounds. Turnover, Birds up 9 with the basketball. So David checks back in, the 6'7" sophomore from Toronto, Ontario. T-Birds will get it across the timeline. Gets it to Banks. Banks to Jalen. Jalen, right side outside the arc. He traveled. Don't know. We didn't see it, but they say he did. Coach Sean sort of questioned the call also. 20-11, State ball. .14 on the clock. Tough shot there, no good. Over the back, no call. State battling. Shot up, no good. Second effort is good by West. 11:39 to go. Ball out of bounds. It'll go to Trinidad State. Robertson checks back in for the T-Birds, and also Philip Pebbles Jr. Coach Sean and Coach Lester blessed with a nice bench with these returning sophomores. I watched them scrimmage Chadron State. Oh my, they put a whooping onto them here at the Swede. That was last Friday, matter of fact. They were up 43-39 and went on to win 85-55. Another almost turnover by Trinidad. They've played outside the arc, and they're down to 7 on the shot clock. They'll be lucky to get a shot off. Well, that'll be an NBA 3. Well, he dribbled in to get a little closer and banked. Hey, the bank's open this late at night. Wow. Give me 50 out of the bank. That's a 3. Leads at 4. Almost a steal, but it is over and back. So Trinidad was down 9. Now they're within 4 with the ball. Satchel checks in. He's a 6'3" freshman from San Jose. I believe he did. Robertson's in. Isaac's in. Okay. Jalen's getting a little rest. Lay it up and in. They're within 2. So a big run here. Cuts it to 2. That's a 7-0 run. Walker, 3. Ooh, in and out, no good. Nice. Banks couldn't get it. Banks had it but couldn't get it, and West gets the rebound. Trinidad looked to take the lead on a 3. And that could be it right there. In and out, no good. Phillips gets a rebound, or Pebbles Jr. knocks it to his teammate, which is Robertson, and will take it. Robertson across the timeline. Goes left side to Satchel. Ball is knocked out of bounds by State. T-Bird ball underneath. They have 22 on the clock. 10-13 game. Former head coach had 2A in the house with Linda, vice president of Casper College. A lot of miles with Coach 2A from 97 to about 2003 is 1997 to 2003 who worked with Coach Ed, and great guy. Had a lot of agonies of defeat with Coach Ed in championship games against that tough old Soupy Campbell and the Western Nebraska Cougars. Lost in triple overtime 1 year, and we lost by 1 year. We're down by 10 with a minute to go and still lost by 1. So Trinidad looks to go to take the tie, and they did. Oh, look what I found. We're tied 20-20. So a 9-0 run ties us up. Last tie was at 4. T-Birds need a hoop. First game, and the ball is knocked out of bounds. T-Bird ball with 19 on the clock. Harris checks back in, Jammerman back in. And also Trey Bird checks in, 6'7", Huntsville, Alabama. Coach Sean making some adjustments here, trying to get a little flow into things. Eric for 2 doesn't go. T-Birds can't control the rebound. Trinidad has only led once, and that was 2-zip. That would be up by 3, missed it. T-Birds get the rebound. Okay, take your time, guys. Get it to Jalen. There's a pass in the quarter. Jammerman for 3, and an out, no good. He fired it quick. He was open, didn't go in. Another 3 down this way that's short. Rebound by Jalen. Jalen's going to run. Numbers aren't there, but he bounced past it and should have probably kept it. Now we'll have 1 to beat down here. Lay it up and in. Smith. Timeout, coach. Got him. 22-20, 11-0 run by Trinidad for them to take the lead with 8:57 left to go. Thunderbird basketball brought to you in part by Hilltop National Bank, Bushwell Sporting Goods, Wyoming Rents, Wyoming Machinery, Wyoming Livestock Roundup, WBI, Wyoming Behavioral Institute, Wells Dentistry, William Porter Day and Neville PC, Urgent Care of Casper, Union Wireless, True Drilling, Triple T Remodeling and Repair, and the Rocky Mountain Animal Hospital bring you Thunderbird basketball. You were talking back in the 90s with Soupy Campbell. I remember doing T-Bird games. We used to play Trinidad State on a Friday, then head to Sterling, Colorado, and NJC would leave Thursday, starting in Colorado Springs. And back in those days, it was Coach Topol was the head coach of Trinidad State, and just a class guy. Coached there for years and years, and retired some years ago. But really a nice guy and a nice coach. Always nice to talk to Coach Topol over the years. 22-20. Birds need a hoop. They're in a drought. They haven't scored for almost 4 minutes. Here's Jammerman to Jalen. Jalen pop a 3. Here's a 3 here. Swish, there it is. Bird for 3. (23-22). Birds back up by 1. 8:32 left before half. West had it. Gives it up. Shot, charge. Good job, Jalen. Way to take that charge, big dog. Yeah. 6'1" sophomore from LA took the charge. Birds ball underneath. Do the second foul team-wise. Both teams with 2 fouls. Been a well-officiated game. I believe these gentlemen are out of Colorado. I don't know. Full court pressure in the backcourt. They break it. Jammerman. Cross court. Shot up. Ooh, and he's fouled. So Walker will go at the line, a 6'3" sophomore from Toronto, Ontario. Played with the College of Southern Idaho last year, Region 19, and that's CSI and Salt Lake and Utah Valley State, or Utah State at Bryce, Utah, I believe it is. It's a tough region out there, that's for sure. Birds up by 2. 8:12 to go. Walker looking for his 6th point on the night. And it'll stay at 5. Way to keep it alive for the T-Birds. And that was, I believe, Bird kept that alive. Actually, it was Keita Samuel, but then the Birds lost it. 24-22, and a foul underneath. Will be a shooting foul. I'll put Wang at the line, I believe. Walker's first, team third. Wang, the 6'8", 6'5" sophomore from Aurora, can tie it up. 2 ties at 4 and 20. First one is good. 7:56 to go. We're tied. 24s. Here's Jalen. Harris across the timeline, works right side outside the arc and draws a foul on number 10. Jalen Hickenberg, the 5'10" freshman from Castle Pines, Colorado. Team 4 foul. Bird will inbounds for the Birds. And they get into Jalen. Jalen will set up the offense. Left side to Bird. Bird takes a three, looks good, is good. Bird has 8. 27-24. Birds up by 3 at 7:34 to go. Bird's a shooter. Here's Wang. Jeremiah's in a little trouble. Cross court pass to Wang. Wang looking, and he threw a bad pass, but luckily Trinidad State somehow got the ball back. Wang better shoot it because that's it. That'll count it if it goes, and it does, right at the buzzer. Bam. Dins for 3, 7 to go. Trinidad State ball, they'll get it across the timeline to Wang. Shot no good, here's Harris. Harris gets it to Walker. Back to Harris. Jalen left side in the corner, 3 on the way, swish. Harris, 3-8 on the night. Number 30-27, Birds by 3. Go call that foul on Samuel. Oh wait, see, yeah it is. So Samuel from London picks up his 2nd. Satchel checks back in. I hope I got that right. I might have to check that number. I know Coach said somebody was changing numbers. Let's check that if I can. I don't have a. I hate to get kids' names wrong because I know their parents are listening. Yeah, Dan, okay, it's a 13, okay. I think we're right. 3 is no good. Trayvon Robertson is 14 from Houston, and Satchel was 13, 6'3" from San Jose. Is that right? Okay. Hope we're okay. I'm a senior citizen. I have senior moments quite frequently. Been doing these games for 24 years. I seem to doze off every now and then. Jimmerman for 3, in and out, no good. Over the back, no call. Ball on the floor, out of bounds off the Birds. Ooh, it goes the other way. We'll take it. Pebbles Jr. back in for your Birds. And here's Harris. Jalen in the corner. Eric on the dribble. Back up top. Walker. Jalen. Walker, NBA 3. In and out, no good. Ball will go out of bounds. It'll be state basketball. Thanks to Ben and Corey doing all the heavy work with the cameras and everything. Bringing you this broadcast live from the suite from coast to coast to around the world. It's T-Bird basketball on the World Wide Web. T-Bird's up by 3. Way too hard off the back iron. And here's Jalen. Jalen going to take it. Stops. Pops. Got it. 32-27. A little breathing room now by your T-Birds. Up by 5. And that, say, Rose, Harris has 7. I thought he had 2 threes, but I guess not. 4:47 to go. Good defense by the T-Birds. Little floater there by Trinidad. 32-29, lead at 3. 4:32 to go. Here's a 3 for the T-Birds, does not go. Very quickly down the court. A nice block by Pebbles Jr. Good job. Jalen outlets it. Walker, lay it up, missed it, put back, no good over the back. Pebbles Jr. That's his first. So Trinidad down by 3. Gets it to Smith. Smith left side outside the arc. Back up top to West. Give and go. West lay it up, missed it. Good defense. West second effort's good. T-Birds up by 1. Very quickly down the court they come. Here's Jalen around the horn. Jordan is checked in. He's from Vegas. A 3. It's good. Walker. T-Birds up by 4. 3 1/4 left here, first half. Long 3 is good. Jeremiah Pomelo from Kissimmee, Florida. I like that place. Kissimmee, Florida. How could you not like Kissimmee, Florida? Because the temperature's a lot warmer than 30 here in Casper, for one thing. Golf down there this time of year. Trey Bird back in for the Birds. They have 20 on the clock. Got to get it in now, though, and they do. Walker. Back up to Isaac. Banks back in. Pebbles Jr. Banks for 2. Banks' first basket in 2 years. 37-34. He set out last year, recuperating that ankle. So he's ready to play some ball. He's a good kid, good player. Smith. Smith to Wang. T-Birds up by 3. 2:34 to go. Tough pass for the tie. Swish. Jeremiah for 3 has 9. We're tied again. 37 apiece. 2:22 to go. 5th tie of the half. T-Birds led by 9. And then Trinidad went on that run to tie it up at 20s. They can take the lead. They've led 2-zip and led by 2 another time. Oh, almost banked that one in. Isaac gets a rebound. Here's Banks. Banks, Jalen for 3. Get in there. In and out, no good. Had a good look. Rebound. State. Smith on the dribble. State looking to take the lead for the 3rd time tonight. 3. In and out, no good. Ball goes to the Birds. Minute 36 to go. 37-37 is our score. Jalen, I think, has played the full almost 20 minutes here before intermission. He's our floor general. Here's Banks, right side, outside the arc. Got a little screen from Phillips Jr. Here's a 3 here that's short. Barely nicked the ring. Good hustle by the Birds, but could not run it down by Bird. $37 apiece. Goes inside, tough move here. Whoa, he double dribbled. Now 3 seconds. Okay. .64 seconds before intermission. T-Bird ladies cruise to a victory tonight. Won by pretty close to 25. Ball's out of bounds. Birds will have with 19 seconds to go. Bird gets it in to Jalen. He'll set something up here. Right side he goes to Bird. Bird for 3 in the lead. No good. Pebbles Jr. gets the rebound. Round the horn they go. Banks for 3 and no good. Pebbles almost had another rebound or make that Bird, and it will go state ball. Referees talk about it. Coach Sean knew it all the way. T-Bird ball. They'll have 20 on the clock, 39 game. Jalen has it. 37-37 tie. See what Walker can do. Another 3 by Bird. Get in there, in and out, halfway down. No good. Ball goes out of bounds. And he bounces off Pebbles' back, and it'll be state ball. And they'll have the shot for the last shot if they want it. Neither team has scored in a couple of minutes. Full court pressure in the backcourt. Gonna make them burn some time and work Smith up against Isaac. Smith almost lost it. Good defense, Isaac. Good defense, Isaac. That's 10 seconds. Great defense, Isaac. Way to put it to him, kid. Isaac Banks, 6'3", sophomore, Vegas. He did it his way, and that's a 10-second turnover there, and the Birds will get a chance to take the lead. That was great defense by Banks, and there's a little bump in there, but hey, that's all right. No harm, no foul. That's the way we like it. Jalen will set us up. Ooh, no, that's not over and back. No, it wasn't. He touched it. No. Coach Sean knows that. I saw it right. We're right at half court. That was a bad call. That wasn't over and back. It was knocked in the backcourt by State. It's one at our advantage. We're right at midcourt, right in front of us. Ben, can you go to replay? We will soon. Modern technology. Here it is for 7 seconds. And what do we got there? Be a non-shooting foul. It'll only be the 6th team foul, so 5.6. But it certainly looked like Trinidad touched it. But it's only the first half, so I don't think that call is going to win or lose our game here. Officiating's been pretty good. Was really good in the girls' game. For the lead. Nope. Pebbles Jr. Count it. Get in there. Whoa! It was close. We're tied. Neither team scored in the last 2.5 minutes. And that's the halftime. 37-37, folks. Back with second half action coming up. You're listening to T-Bird basketball coast to coast. Around the world on the World Wide Web, live from the Swede. Welcome back to second half action here at the Swede. 37-37 here at the GW Mechanical Tip-Off Classic. We had 5 ties the first half, and we're at 37-37. Neither team could score in about the last 2 or 3 minutes of that first half. T-Birds will have the ball to start here and see what adjustments both teams have made, and then more important, what the Birds have made. Jalen had 10 on the first half, led the Birds offensive foul on Walker right off the bat. Walker out there, Jonathan back out there, Pebbles Jr., Eric Jimmerman from Douglas. So here comes Trinidad. Stayed across the timeline. Looks to West. Give and go to West. Missed the layup. Almost a steal, but Jalen's quickness got him the ball. Jaron wanted to shoot the 3, but he's covered up quickly. They've scouted him. He'll go for the 2. Gets a nice pass. Little baseline shot. Does not go, and the shooting woes for both teams continue. Top of the key to West. West at 6'6". 3 is no good. Pebbles Jr. on the rebound. And he'll get it to Jalen. Jalen across the timeline, and that's out of bounds. Satchel let it go out of bounds. He was looking at other players, and the ball just goes out of bounds. 37-37 is our score. State on the attack. That's Wang. That's 6'5" sophomore. Throws it in. Then it's taken away, and here's Jalen. See what Harris will do. Lay it up. Got it. The tie is broken. Good job, Jalen. T-Birds up by 2. Played a minute and a half. Back up, top of the key, right side outside the arc. 3 on the way, does not go by Wang. Rebounded by Pebbles Jr. And here comes Jalen. Jalen to Jonathan. Jonathan. Satchel. Back up top, Jalen. 3 on the way. Swish! We'll take it. The freshman from Stockholm, Sweden. Puts the Birds up 5. A little breathing room now. A 5-0 run to start the second half. Second foul on, first team foul, 2 first foul on Jonathan. Have 22 on the shot clock. Shot up and good. 42-39, Birds up by 3. Here's Jalen. That's a tough 3. It's partially blocked. State looks to run. No look cross court. Shot up. Good. Birds up 1. Been a game of runs. We'll make 5 and you make 4, and they're within 1. We played about 3 minutes, and here's Harris. Goes left side to Satchel. Back up to Pebbles Jr. Tough pass, but Jalen gets it. Jalen takes it to the rack. Left it short. An offensive foul. What? Ooh. Oh, I don't know about that one. That is the 3rd foul in 3 minutes on the Birds, so a foul a minute on the T-Birds. Jalen's first. Banks is in. Bird in. Bird and Banks. 42-41. Nice pass underneath, but Banks was right there. Good defense by Banks. Tough shot there. Wow. Wang for two. State leads on a 5-0 run. State is led by 2 twice and now by 1. Shot missed there. Pebbles Jr. gets it stripped from him from behind. And here comes State. That's a tough shot. That ain't gonna work. Not in my house, Philip Pebbles Jr. said from Shoreline, Washington, 6'10" sophomore. Good job, Junior. He'll take a rest. Gita checks in. Samuel, the 6'10" Londonair. Oh, Jalen almost had the steal. Good hustle, Jalen. 3 there, no good. Offensive rebound, though. Nowhere to go there, and he does get it in some way, somehow. 45-42. T-Birds down by 3. Largest lead for Trinidad State tonight. T-Birds led once by 9. Now they trail by 3. Here's Jalen. T-Birds need some points. 10 on the clock. Now they're down to 7 and they're 40 feet from the basket. Banks will take it in. Tough shot by Banks. No good. Tip up, no good. Tip again is good. The big guy from London nails it. Good job, Samuel, and he has 4. 45-44. T-Birds down a point. We've almost played the first 5 minutes of the second half. Ooh, boy, that's a good move by Jalen, the freshman from Colorado. Puts it in. Birds back down by 3. That's a tough shot. Tip up. Ooh, too hard, no good. Tip again. No, and that's a foul. 14:52 to go. Birds down by 3. And Samuel should go to the line for 2. First team foul for State. Samuel 2. First one is up is good. You know, I listened to public service radio, PBR, here in Casper, and from 2 to 3 they have the BBC on live from London, and they're about 6, 7, maybe hours in front of us. But boy, a lot of rumbling on that Brexit stuff. Next one is too hard, no good. Birds down by 2. 14:44 to go. Layup is missed and blocked, and good defense by Samuel. He'd have altered everything there. That's what 6'10" will do. Birds trail by 2. 21 on the shot clock. Five to get it in. Foul on the T-Birds. Sort of a ticky-tack. Call that on Trey Bird. Fourth team foul. Birds are going to have to watch their State will be shooting a lot of foul shots this second half. That's a charge. And then that's a no call. Banks has it. Banks in trouble, gets it to Jalen. Jalen up the court. Back to Jalen. Now they call an offensive foul on the Birds. They call that on Samuel. That's 3 on the big guy. He's going to have to come out. 15 foul. So 2 more. Trinidad State will be in the 1-1. No home court advantage here. Just been a nip and tuck game. ever since the 27-27 tie. Baskets have been hard to get, but that one is a nice one. Jalen made that one. 49-45, back to 2-4 on the lead. Under 14 to go. T-Birds need a hoop. That's a foul. Be a non-shooting foul. Call the foul on Myers, 6'3" freshman from Colorado Springs. Here comes Freeman. He's a 6'4" freshman from Detroit. Motown and Yorktown, Michigan. Get in there, Jalen. T-Birds Banks can't get it to go. Put back again, no good. Tip up again. Boy, that 3 times and couldn't get it. They were all point blank and they were right there. Boy, Isaac almost intercepted that pass. Couldn't get it, but good defense. And here comes Harris, or Freeman, excuse me. Lay it up, but he's fouled. Something's going on, and ball will stay with the T-Birds. No call there. Referee talking to the Trinidad State player. Only the second team foul on Trojans. Get into Banks. Banks is a slasher. He likes to take it in and go to the hoop. Back out, here's Banks. He'll take it all the way to the rack there and got it. That's what he did 2 years ago. He'll challenge you. Will Mr. Banks at 6'3". And he can jump. So within 2 again for the Birds. We're under 13 to go. Good defense by Pebbles Jr. Tough pass for West to handle. And then a turnover by your T-Birds. Jimmerman back in. And David Walker in. Tomorrow night, 5:30, 7:30, Casper College Ladybirds play Otero Junior College, and the T-Birds will play Air Force. So Trinidad, largest lead has been 4. It's at 2 now. Now another entry pass goes away, and now it's turned over by your T-Birds. Well, that's a foul. Yeah, that was not a good play, Freeman. That's automatic there. You can't just go up and push it. So the next foul will be 1-1 for Trinidad State. And if you're a good foul shooting team and you get in that bonus before the 10-minute mark, you're going to do some damage at the foul line. 6 fouls on the T-Birds, 2 on Trinidad State. The T-Birds need to get something going here. Jeremiah, the freshman from Florida, threw it away. Now, what's that, a push-off? They'll call it on Jalen. Eckenberg is third and team third. Jam won't count. Bird'll inbounds for your Birds. And he does get it into Freeman. Freeman going to run the point while Jalen's getting a rest. Freeman over to Eric. Eric takes the baseline. Tough cross-court pass. And then almost lost it as Freeman. Down to 10 on the clock. Have to do something. Foul on Trinidad. Bird ball underneath. They have 20 on the clock. Here's Jimmerman. Back up top to Walker. Walker for three. No good. Travel. (49-47). T-Birds look to tie, take the lead on a three. They'll get it into Walker. Here's Freeman. Eric, no good, deep in the corner. That got the crowd into it a little bit, almost a tap steal and a push and another not good foul by your Birds, so it's 1-1. So we'll see what State does. 11-27, 1 plus 1. First one's good. This is Wang, the sophomore from Aurora, Colorado. Pebbles Jr. out. Samuel in. Both at 6'10". Pebbles and Samuel. Second one is good. 51-47, full court pressure in the backcourt. Applied by State. State trying to steal the home opener for the Birds. That's a tough one there, but it goes by Walker. Nice move by Walker. Birds down by 2. We have 11 left in the game. Easy now. They've been calling them close. So around the horn they go, 15 on the shot clock. Down to 10. Little runner there, one arm, one hand runner. Doesn't go, Birds look to tie. Here's Donovan Freeman. Freeman in some trouble. Tough shot there, boy, I thought that was a foul and a no call. Here comes State. Back out for three, won't take it. Tough pass inside, and it's good. Somehow, he found West. 53-49, Birds down by 4. Birds led by 5. And there we go, needed that one. Timeout, Coach Sean. 53-51, we're down by 2 with just 10:07 to go. So Trinidad will get the ball inbounds as we approach that 10-minute mark. And there it is. 53-51. Easy play, easy shot. Lindkamp right for 2. And a foul on State. 9:45 mark. 9:45 to go, 55-51. Jalen Harris back in, probably for the rest of the game. So Harris with 15 and counting on the clock, trying to set up everything here. Down to 10 on the clock. Gonna have to do something here, guys. Harris for three, get in there, didn't go. Had a good look, good hustle by the Birds on that ball hit the rim. Well, the clock should have never went off. But Bird kept that rebound going. Shot clock goes off.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's congratulate Patrick Carlson at our winning 50-50 ticket. Let's give him a nice round of applause. Patrick Carlson.
So leave 17 on the clock. Here's Freeman. Birds down 4. Here's Harris. Bad pass. And a turnover by your T-Birds. Tough to get it in there with 3 guys around the big guy. Little baby hook's good. Slowly the Trojans are pulling away. They're up by 6. Nothing to panic about. But the T-Birds offense hasn't been a lot. And that won't go. One and done. (57-51). We're 37 up at halftime. We approach the 8-minute mark. Trinidad State sort of taking their time and a foul. 2 shots. Fouls on Samuel. Be his second. First one is good. Pebble back in. Got a couple sophomores out there. Jalen and Pebbles. 59-51, lead swells to 8. 8:11 to go. Jalen's foul goes down hard. Our point guard, sophomore from Los Angeles, California. Hopefully his good parents could make it Thanksgiving for the Thanksgiving Classic. It's almost the 50th Thanksgiving Classic. It's a 49th annual coming up Thursday, Friday, Saturday of Thanksgiving. Jalen a little short. He has 12 on the night. No, Jalen's not shooting, and Walker is. Excuse me. Wasn't paying attention. I thought that was Jalen that went to the rack. Yeah, boy. It's cleaning off my glasses. 1 of 2. 59-52. 7 on the lead. 8 minutes to go. Ball game. Ooh, there's almost a steal. We got it. That's Walker. Walker banged it in somehow. 59-54, lead at 5. Good defense by Walker. And that's out of bounds off of State. T-Bird ball now. Trinidad wants a timeout. Thunderbird basketball brought to you by Union Wireless True Drilling, Triple T Remodeling and Repair, Rocky Mountain Animal Hospital, River Rock Dental, Remaxter Group, Platte Valley Bank, Napa Auto Parts, Mosier Energy Services, Leo's Beverly Street Auto Repair, Linhart Mason and Associates, American National Insurance, Ameriprise Financial, Atlas Reproduction, Black Hills Energy, Bromley Real Estate, John Bush CPA, Carpet One, Casper Vision Center, Central Landscape, and Eads Construction. Shout out to the Dowlers. They're probably listening. Mrs. Dowler's probably working. Well, listening to the game. Shout out to Elmer Parsons in Missoula. Long-time T-Bird fan. Elmer used to be our on-site engineer. Carried the equipment all over the place, from Salina, Kansas to Vegas to wherever. 59-54 Bird ball. Here's Jalen. T-Bird's looking to cut into that lead. It's been a really slow-down game here in the second half. Here's Walker. Satchel, Jalen, take it all the way, kid. Ooh, and he's fouled. Good move by Jalen to switch from his left to his right and then just sort of fade back away and draw the foul, more so with the body than the block. So Harris with 12, looking for 14. Cut that lead to 3. Both teams will be in the bonus now. T-Birds, or Trinidad State was already in the bonus. Jalen's first is short. We'll have one more. West checks in for Trinidad. Second one is good. 59-55. Leads at 4. We approach that 7-minute mark. Here's a 3 from the corner. It's an air ball. Nice rebound by the Birds, and here's Jalen. Jalen clears it out all the way to the top. Nice drive, tough shot by Walker. Ooh, bounced off the backboard. Thought he was going to get it himself, but Bird comes down with it to Jalen. Jalen for 2, got it. So the sophomore taking over a little bit and got his 3 points. The last possessions, the Birds within 2. T-Birds need this lead. Another defensive stop, they might get it. Trinidad backing it out and run some clock. Here's West. West has scored 10 for State. West, nice back in, nice defense by Pebbles Jr. 6 on the clock, jump ball, State ball, 5 to shoot. Thanks to the BC brothers, Ben and Corey, doing all the hard work on the cameras and everything. We'll be doing it tomorrow at 5:30, 7:30. Now they have 4, 3. Don't foul, Jalen. Now don't foul. Oh my gosh, that's a bailout 3. That's a bailout 3. Is that Jalen there on for Trinidad? I don't know, but anyway, that was a tough 3 at the buzzer. Up by 5 now. Our 3 doesn't go. 5:53 to go. Trinidad will burn some clock. And here's Jeremiah on the dribble. Takes it all the way and lay it up and in. Wow. 64-57. Lead is at 7. 5:35 to go. T-Birds gonna have to come back if they want to win their home opener. Swish, we needed that one. And Sean takes a timeout. Satchel hits the 3. That's his first basket of the night, and that was a big one. 64-60. T-Birds within 4, 5:24 to go. Thunderbird basketball brought to you by River Rock Dental, Remax the Group, Platte Valley Bank, Napa Auto Parts, Mosier Energy Services, Leo's Beverly Street Auto Repair, Linhart, Mason, and Ferguson. I'd like to thank our motels for putting all the kids up. The teams on the road here, 4 of them: Days End, Comforts End, Hampton Inn and Suites, Hilton Garden End, Holiday Inn East, Ramkota End, and the Super 8. Thanks for making the birds fly high and putting these young kids in your nice motels. 64-60. Lady T-Birds win 80-49. That's Coach Canary's 290th win in his 12th season at T-Bird Gym. 290-77. 64-60. Coach Sean has 3 timeouts remaining, 5:24 and counting. Here we go. That was a big 3 we just got. So here comes State. That's Wang. He's back in. Got to watch out for West. He's been playing pretty good. Down to 12. Down to 7 on the clock. They're 35 feet from the basket. Here's the 3. Set play. In and out, no good. T-Bird ball. And that wasn't a foul, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Because now it's 1-1. To the big guy from London. Tally ho, pip, past the tee. Samuel will need to make these 2 to cut it within 2. Come on, big guy. He has 5 on the night. Oh, didn't get it. That's T-Bird's foul now. Call Jonathan for that one, the freshman from Stockholm. So instead of making 2 down there, we'll go down here and shoot. That's how important these foul shots are. Banks is going to check back in. They'll check in for Satchel. So instead of being 64-62 off a couple of makes, now it's 64-60. And we'll see if they can miss the first one. 6'8" sophomore from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Eyes it, fires it, got it. So lead more than likely will be 6 with 4:52 to go. Plenty of time left. Jonathan checks out and Bird checks in. .452 to go, leads at 6. Walker for 2. Didn't get it. That's off of State's foot. It looked like it's off of Banks's foot. Yeah, that's the correct call. Don't like to say it, but that was the right call. Five to get it in. Full court pressure in the backcourt. Now here's where you just don't want to foul now. Just make him throw it away like that without fouling. Coach Sean substituting it well with the dead ball offense, defense. Satchel back in. Here's Jalen. Jalen with 15 on the night, the sophomore from LA. This is Walker. Takes it to the rack, let it. Walker for two. Lightning quick. Within 4. T-Birds are going to have to earn this one tonight if they can get it. Got within 2, and that's been it. They've trailed this whole second half. Lay it up, missed it. Tip up, good. 12's the load, West with 12. 68-62, 6 points on the lead with 3:47 to go. Nice jump stop. Good job there, my brother Walker. David has 17 points. 68-64. 4 on the lead. 3:31 to go. Trinidad gonna waste a little time and burn some clock. It's on their side. That 4-point lead. Down to 7, and another big-time 3. The big guy from Milwaukee has 12. 71-64, leads back to 7. We're under 3 to go. Jam it, lay it up. However, let's just get it, and we got it. Down to 5. Now we got some defensive stops here. Don't foul, don't give them no free ones. Make it earn them. No, that's, you get lucky. Get out of there. Air ball, but look who's there. West, let up, and in. You got to know where your guy is, and nobody can take care of West down the stretch here. That's a no call on the foul. Walker wanted it, but didn't get it. T-Bird ball. I think West was out of breath. He was just laying on top of the basketball as Samuel was on top of his. So back to the line as Sammy missed the front end of the 1-and-1 last time. Got to have these now, young man. 2:19 to go. First one is no good. So he's missed both the front ends of 1-and-1s. 4 points instead of 4, it's 0. If he'd made 4, it'd been 73-66. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Easier than said than done. Foul on the Birds. No one knows it more than Samuel. The T-Birds will take on Air Force tomorrow, and that's no easy task. Air Force prep. Well-disciplined group of military pilots, so to speak. First one's good. (74-66). Stay tuned for the post-game show, I would presume. 1-2. 74. Oh, almost a steal. 66. 2 minutes to go. And a foul. We were tied at 37. 5 ties the first half. Trinidad State came out and led it 39-37, and we took the lead. Okay, we took the lead. Okay, thank you. Producer, director, Homer Paytator. We'd went up by 5 and 3. So Trinidad got the lead at 42-41. And the T-Birds have not led since. First one's good. 74-67. Walker has 18. Jalen has 15. 1-2. Nice putback. What? Nice putback. That would have made it 74-69. Coach Sean over there trying to explain to the ref, this is how you missed. This is what you missed. You're missing a good game. And no, I'm not going to buy you dinner. Still pleading his case, and it will come to no avail. The referees need to get the kids up there and line up for foul shots, no matter what Coach Sean's doing. He's just getting his 2 cents in, and I don't blame Sean. That was not a good call whatsoever. So 74-69 turns into maybe 76-67. Good, missed it. Wang will have one more, the sophomore from Aurora. Two minutes left in this one. So no harm, no foul if Wang can miss this one. And he doesn't. 75-67. 74-67. I thought that's what we're at. Okay, we'll leave it at that. T-Birds, nice play, Harris. Jalen for 2, 74-69. Minute 47 to go. Now don't foul, guys. Just get a steal. He's out of bounds. He's out of bounds. Timeout, State. I'd like to thank Paul Holmar, CPA, Fisher Body, Fisher Auto Body of Rod and the gang, Fran O'Donnell, Kids Works, Jumpin' Joe Court, the better half of the grandkids. Of course, Aubrey, a former Lady T-Bird, Larry DeCam, All Out Fire Extinguisher, Bond Agency, Christmas Decor of Casper, Diversified Builders, Flanagan's Furniture Outlet, Hilltop Shopping Center, Kim Ray, Todd and Tammy Milliken, Art Boatwright and staff at Mobile Concrete, Gene and Roxy Montrestelli, Northern Lights Energy, Oil Capital Tree Service, Peak Asset Management, Senator Drew Perkins, Power Service, Qdoba, Mexican Grill, Richardson Trucking, Service First Insurance, Sensation Tanning Salon LLC, Stifle, Wyoming Pizza Inc., DBA Domino's Pizza, Western States Mining Consultants, and White's Marine Center bring you T-Bird Basketball. T-Bird Basketball is produced and directed by Brother Ben and his brother Corey. The dynamic duo looking for a sweep tonight. It's going to be a tough one to get. Birds are going to have to really put their nose to the ground here and get it. It's a big possession here. You don't need 3, you just need 2, and you got to take care of the ball. Coach Sean drew up a play out of the timeout. We'll see what he did. Here's Walker. Walker in the corner. Shot up there. Oh, it's no good. It was almost in. Ball on the floor. That's a jump ball. Will go to the T-Birds. Go to the T-Birds. Good hustle, guys. Bird got it. The 6'7" freshman from Huntsville, Alabama. So now T-Birds will have the ball underneath. They have 20 seconds. $1:30 to go in the game. T-Birds can cut it to 3 on a deuce. How about that one? We'll take that one. How about a tray by Walker? from Toronto, Ontario via CSI. 74-72. Birds down by 2 with 1-2-4 left in the ball game. That was a big one. The T-Birds have not led since the 1738 mark. And still don't. I'd like to thank Wyoming the Benefits and Services, Reliant Federal Credit Union, YOMSPC, Comfort Inn, Days Inn, Hilton Suites and End, Hilton Garden Inn, Holiday Inn East, and Ramkota Inn and Super 8 bring you T-Bird basketball. Good luck to Coach Sharman's lady volleyball team. The Lady Birds will have one more game in the conference. I believe it's at Western Wyoming on Saturday. Then next week they head to Sterling, Colorado for the Region 9 Championship. And that's at the Bank of Colorado Event Center in Sterling. Winner goes to Sweet 16 in Hutchinson, Kansas. I remember going with Coach Sharman to West Plains, Missouri back then. It was back in 2003. I never did volleyball in my life, and I know the late president, Leroy Strossner, a great guy, called our boss at the radio station, wanted us to do the games, and my boss called me and said, hey, you're going to do these volleyball games. I said, well, I never did a volleyball game. He said, hey, just give the score. It all worked out. Almost 5. Boy, that was close. Right at 4. Now, don't foul, guys. I just don't think you need the foul. If he misses them, yeah, but it's double bonus. That's Jeremiah. He has 11 points. First one is no good, so it'll be a 3-point ball game. Offense for defense. 74-72. 1:21 to go. 74-72. See if Jeremiah can miss another one. We'll see. Isaac fires it too hard. They didn't get the rebound. It's no. Oh boy, that's tough. Oh boy. Had him where you want him, and lost it on the miss. Well, it'd been better if we'd made it. We've been down 3 with the ball. Instead, they get the ball, get a deuce. We're down 4. Just got to play defense now and don't foul. Okay, Pebbles will come back out. Banks is in. Bad break there. See what Trinidad wants to do. They're going to run clock, you know that. And T-Birds can't foul this time down. Let them shoot and let them miss. Down to 6. There's a steal. Watch out for this one. Got it. We're tied. 74-74. 54 seconds to go. First tie since halftime. 74-74. State with the ball, 14 to shoot, 42 game. Big play here now, don't foul. There's another steal. Here comes the Birds. Outlet it. Walker, slam, and one! Oh my, what a slam and one by Walker. Player injured is Trinidad State player. He went down hard, but he's up. Give him a hand because he went down hard. I think it's Wang. But boy, Brother Ben, that's a nice replay there, isn't it? Wow, that's a heck of a play, brother. Of course, we can see the replay ourselves, but we cannot show it. But that's just, that's amazing there. Elevation on the jam was just something else. And they put the Birds up by 2. Back-to-back steals. And here it is. Look at that elevation, Ben. Bam! Man, oh man. And Wang went down hard. And back-to-back steals, you'll have to correct me, folks, but was created by Bird, the Huntsville, Alabama freshman from Tennessee Prep. So T-Birds lead for the first time since 17 minutes left in the game, 76-74, 33 seconds. And what a turnaround this is. They've gutted it out. Coach Sean Gutting and Lester Stewart is taking their timeouts and telling the kids not to give up. And Walker, the transfer from the College of Southern Idaho, we got to have this one. And it's one possession. Walker going for 24 on the night, and we need this one. Isaac fires it, missed it. T-Birds almost had the rebound. Now don't foul, guys. 76-74, T-Birds up by 2. The shot clock, game clock is almost identical. Trinidad State looking for the lead. No, they will not get it. And the Birds will foul Harris, and the Birds can put it away with 2. What a gutty performance by this T-Bird team to come back and win this game. They tied it up at 74. Come on, Jalen, put him in, big sophomore. Got it, barely, we'll take it. Mom and Dad in LA are going, son, good job. One more, we can seal the deal or make it a lot closer. That'll give us a 4-point lead. That's 2 possessions. That's how big this is. Trinidad has 3 timeouts, does State. Oh, he missed it. 77-74, T-Birds up by 3. This will be a desperation shot, and you don't want to foul. Don't want to foul him on the shot for the tie off the backboard. No good, Birds win. Birds win. It's never over until it's over. Like Yogi Berra said, the fat lady wasn't starting to sing. She wasn't even warming up. The Birds come back after trailing the whole second half, 77-74. Jalen kept it interesting. Nice start, Jalen, making 1 and 2, but hey, he got it. He forced him to take a 3, and that was a great game. Well, stay tuned to the post-game show. It comes your way next. Final score, your Birds win 77-74 in spectacular fashion here in big, wonderful Wyoming. T-Birds 1-0 right here at the annual GW Mechanical Tip-Off Classic. Post-game next, folks. Joining us on the postgame show, brought to you by Pepsi, is our head coach, Coach Sean Gaddy. And well, Coach, head coach for Game 1, and congratulations, you got a win. And no pun intended, your guys gutted it out. And what an offense, awesome down the stretch.
Yeah, man. You know, I want to say we could have made it easy on ourselves, but you know,
why?
Yeah, right. Why do that?
Yeah,
It's
season
college
opener,
basketball, man.
first-year head coach.
Right,
you know.
right. Yep. I don't deserve easy.
Well, it came easy a little bit last year, but I tell you, there was 5 ties the first half. You're 37 up. You go up by 5 right out of the bat the second half.
Right.
And then you go down 42-41 with 17 minutes to go and never took the lead till 33 seconds.
Right.
But your kids kept fighting. I mean, you did tie it at 50.
He was at the 52 or something like that,
Yeah,
somewhere in the 50s.
remember,
But yeah,
yeah.
I know we were down 7 or 8, possibly even 9 at one point. You know, I mean,
8 for sure.
I will say that this group is ultra tough. We just struggle with some of the little things right now, you know. But, I mean, I'm really proud of our guys for sticking with it, never losing faith. Our bench stayed the same the whole time. Guys really cared about each other, and, it ended up working out.
Well, credit to you and Coach Stewart. And tell Coach Stewart we're sure glad he brought David Walker with him.
He's pretty good, isn't he?
He's
pretty
a
good.
special kid.
Yeah.
You know, Walker and your other sophomore, Jalen, had 44 of the 77.
Right.
And they're leaders on your team.
Yeah, you know, those two guys are leaders from the experience standpoint. They've both played in big-time games. They've both performed at a high level. You know, now it's just a matter of trying to get these other guys to kind of understand when it's their time to score, when it's their time to move the ball. You know, I think it doesn't take a genius to see what we struggled with tonight, and that was our offensive possessions a lot of time. And, you know, we really just got to try and eliminate those 5 or 6 minute runs where we don't score it, you know. And a lot of it is really just guys pressing, trying to do too many things, trying to do things out of character, where if we just trust our offense, trust moving the ball, it'll end up working out for us, you know.
And a lot of coaches' pride, a lot of T-Bird pride here, Coach. You go down 7 with 2 minutes to go and get it tied up at 74-74. When it's tied up, that gives you a chance.
Yeah. Definitely, you know, I mean, it's one of those things where, you know, we talk about defense a lot. We really spend a lot of time guarding and practice, and these guys probably hate me for it, but, you know, I'm okay if they hate me for it as long as it helps us win some games. But, you know, this group has really embraced that role and that identity, you know, as far as just being a defensive group so far. So I hope they just keep buying into it. You know, it's a hard thing to keep buying into throughout the year.
Well, you got your new freshmen and you got your sophomores, and this is a first game. It's going to take a little while to get the chemistry. But going back down the stretch, let's credit Bird, your freshman from Huntsville. He got both of those. He started both of those steals.
Yep. You know,
good defense.
Trey John's one of those guys where it's high risk, high reward. I mean, he screwed up about 3 or 4 times defensively earlier in the game in the half, and I had to take him out. The good thing is the kid's ultra tough. You know, I put him back in. I was like, hey, man, you're going to go back in. You know what you screwed up. Just go back in and play hard. And sure enough, you know, his length and athleticism let him make a play, 2 plays at the end that probably won us the game, honestly.
Well, and hats off to Coach Mike, Trinidad State, a good
Man.
ball club.
Yeah,
you won't face them maybe in a Region 9 tournament because the South does host this year, but they're a tough team.
They are. They're experienced. Their sophomores are really good. They all play together. They know what they're doing. You know, their big guys are tough to handle. I mean, they're really physical. They're good around the rim. And, you know, their guards can really shoot it and just know how to play. You know, I mean, they're going to really be a team to watch there in the South, I would say. Yeah,
West was a handful for them. 18 turnovers, you can live with that. 49 rebounds to 38, you like that.
Right.
44% from the field. 6 for 21 from the arc first game. That gets better.
Yep.
And then
the 3-point percentage and the free throw percentage are the glaring things. And
5 for 13 the second half. I never even thought that till I looked at that.
Yeah, it just, you know, we missed front ends of 1-and-1s.
Yeah, I know.
You know, it's one of those things where these guys just got to start taking it seriously every day when we work on it and stop assuming that, you know, they'll just be okay in the games. But I think we'll improve in that area. You know, it's good to have some things that you can really, really try to improve on. And the one thing about this is it's so glaring that you can't hide it. You know, I can walk in and show them this, and every dude in there is at least smart enough to know that that's not good.
And look how many times day in and day out, practice, stop, let's shoot 10 minutes, 15 to foul shots. You know, play another 30 minutes, let's shoot foul shots. It's not like you haven't did it.
Yeah, the best part is you came to practice the other day. We did about 20 minutes of it. And I was like, what are we doing?
Yeah,
so
that's the only time I got to talk to you.
I might have to read Phil Jackson's book or something to start figuring out how to figure these guys out, man. But, you know, it's like I said, I'm really proud of these guys, proud of their effort, appreciative of all the fans that came out here.
Yeah,
I will say this,
tonight. Yeah,
good
for
crowd.
the season opener.
Yeah, and I will say that I felt like Deontay Strickland's spirit was in the building tonight, man, looking out for the T-Birds.
Yeah.
So,
amen for Deontay. That's great that you did that.
Yeah.
What a great young man. You know, I knew him, and you probably did too. But here's a kid that played his heart out here, went up to state, played 2 years there, was going for his master's degree and play football this past season.
Right.
And, you know, you gotta just be blessed from day to day because you just never know in this goofed up world what the heck is going to happen.
It was a great opportunity for our players to see just how quickly all this could be taken away from them.
Yep.
And you know,
in 1 second.
Yeah, it's been amazing today. You know, having his family here. I mean, I can't believe how grateful that we are that they were able to come, and you know, I mean, it gave them a chance to get a lot of Casper people to show them the love that they deserve.
A lot of tears in people's eyes in the crowd.
Yep, right.
Well, I haven't saw my good old buddy for the first time in 11 years, Danny Russell, but I'm glad to see you, Coach. You're well deserved to get the head coach. It's a great place to coach.
It. Yeah.
We're glad to have you. You're 1-0, and hi to Coach Russell. I'm sure he's listening. Good luck to him. That's a good stepping stone for Danny.
Absolutely. I'm ultra lucky to be here. I'm ultra lucky for Coach
good,
Russell helping me out, man. And he's been a staple to this place for so long, and I'm only hoping I can just, you know, kind of not even fill the shoes, just, you know, put on a sock or something. I don't know, like just kind of be close to what Danny was getting done. But
well, 5 years at New Mexico Junior College, 106-64 there.
Right.
3 region tournament appearance, 1 national tournament.
Right.
So you've got the only thing I really got to sort of elbow you is you're a CSU grad.
I know.
Go Pokes.
I'll tell you right
I
now,
won't
Marcus,
hold it against you. I won't hold it against you.
I will give you this. You are the first person to give me any grief about that since I've been up here. I think I had hit it in the bio enough to where nobody was really coming up to me. But now that I'm, you know, kind of in the forefront of this thing, I think people are going to start really noticing it. And, you know, I won't say go Rams because I want to keep my job, you know.
Well, back in the George Blanda days, I played football for 1 year for the late, great Fritz Shermer.
Oh, okay,
and Jim House and John Detire were our assistant coaches. But, hey, I've always loved Fort Collins. We've always called it Fort Fun. I root on the Rams unless they're playing the Cowboys.
Right.
Hey,
Yep, it's a great spot, man. Marcus, I appreciate you.
You betcha.
I just want to give a shout out to
Air Force Prep real quick.
Air Force Prep tomorrow, yes. They
7:30
solid.
same time.
7:30. Very solid team.
They always are well disciplined.
Yeah. Man.
They played you tough last year.
We did. We only beat them by 8 last year, and I don't know if we had, besides Salt Lake and CSI, I don't think we had any other single-digit games in the first semester last year. So, tough test. They gave Gillette a really good run today.
Okay. Hi to your dad and mom.
Yeah, I want to give a shout-out to Steve and Mary Gutting.
Yeah.
The only
you got
reason
a good
I'm here,
son.
Man. The only reason I'm here. So, Pops is proud, that's for sure. And the only coaching stuff I learned, besides what Danny Russell taught me, was him.
Did you hear what your daddy said? He
I've been learning
basketball from your mom.
Yeah, I've been learning to tone him out here as my age gets older. But
so Dad must have cooked and she coached.
Yeah, he can't cook. she did all that too.
Oh, thank you, bro.
Yep. Well, thanks, Marcus. Appreciate you guys.
Talk to you tomorrow on the postgame.
Yep.
There's Coach Sean, and a good win for the T-Birds. They win it barely, but they did win it 77-74. And we'll do it tomorrow, 5:30, 7:30. Thanks for BNC, Brother Ben and Corey, for the game of the night. We'll talk to you tomorrow at 5:30. Good night, sports fans.